Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Valagar Aloevain. Alright, so for this quest here, it brings us back into House Ireland. It doesn't really show on the map here, but we are in the Golden Wing Inn. It's the tavern here. The quest giver is Avanti Moonwillow. Just gonna pick that up there. Now, this is a quest called Faithful Departed. To get there, there is a little bit of a kind of a wilderness area, and it is the wilderness is located behind the chapter house here, up near where the Tangleroot Gorge was. But instead of talking to this person to go to Tangleroot, we want to talk to Odinus Arkham, and he will take us to the Shrouded Vale. Now again, with these NPCs, we can talk to him twice to quickly bring up the window, and he's going to port us in here. Now, because this is like a partial like entranceway slash slayer, we are able to. Oh, we are not able to use the horse in this one. I am actually quite surprised. Now, it has been a long time, very long time since I've done this specific quest, as it just has a mechanic that I'm not overly fond of, and that's the protection, do not kill these type of people mechanic. Um, yeah. So if it does show up the map, it does show you where the tomb is. So it does give you a little bit of a hint. Just trying to remember the path here. Yeah, so we need to come down to the water's edge. Hop down, and there is a path leading back up the water here, which will actually start leading us up and around, as well as bringing the first couple of drow that we're going to encounter in this area. I believe that was the water's edge we needed. Yes, it was. Alright. So, though it does say our quest was that way, we did need to go up and around. And once we cross the bridge, it's just right here. So now this quest, again, that mechanic where it's don't kill specific enemies, I personally, I don't overly care for it. And essentially what we gotta do is allow the venerated, or do not allow the venerated to be destroyed. So we gotta kind of break into the tomb, kill all the Scoro, but don't let essentially the mummies die. Now the problem with that is, one, the enemies will attack the mummies. You can attack the mummies. As well, the mummies can attack you back. So if you are using hirelings, make sure to put them on passive when you're at these rooms. Reason being, obviously, you don't want your little hireling to run off and kill the good guys here.
Aroma of exotic fruit fills the air.
Alright. So yeah, pretty much there are specific rooms. Until you reach these rooms, go ahead and kill everything. And anytime that you see a drow, essentially the easy way to look at it is, in this quest, the undead are the good guys. Alright, so as you see, we do have a lever to pull a gate, as well as open it. Sometimes the drow will run ahead and pull the gate and just lock you out. Alright, here.
The hall diverges into three paths. One descends deeper into the tomb, while the other branches left and right. What lies beyond this is a mystery.
Yeah, so where it was mentioning one goes deeper, that'll be the one straight ahead to the east. That is the path that we ultimately need to go down. However, down the north and south, or left and right, we do have levers that we need to pull, as well as breakables to grab. Alright, there's both of our levers. Now we can proceed back to the path and continue heading east. Now, one thing I haven't actually done before is doing this quest on Reaper difficulty. Last time I did it, Reaper was not a thing, so if anyone's keeping track of the timeline, it has been a long while since I've run this quest. The reason being is, why it's going to be interesting is those Reapers do hit hard, and they may target the undead here.
The drow are here, desecrating the coffins of the elves.
Alright,
You must
so
stop them from destroying
where that
the
Scarrow was right there, that is going to be our first venerated room. At least I believe that is our first venerated room. So what I, of course, recommend is to clear everything. Yeah, that is definitely our venerated room right there. So there's our Scarrow inside. So the objective here is to target only the drow and the Scarrows, leaving the undead. So this is where single target is quite handy. Once they are dead, the undead actually do become passive towards you, as they realize, I guess, that you were trying to help. Although this undead seems to be trying to attack his own teammates, but yeah, so once they're down, they kind of like, oh, you're here to help. Awesome. Now the quest does allow you to have a few kills of these venerated. I'm not exactly sure how many specifically, but it's always best to just not kill any whenever possible. Alright, so from here, you want to head north.
Drow is here, intent on destroying the coffins at the end of the hall.
Again, just kind of poking my head off to the right, making sure that we clear the enemies there. And then I'm going to head through this door right here, heading north.
The sounds of splintering wood and dying drow dissipate.
So this one just has a few scorpions. A few big scorpions. Apparently ones that hurt too, holy man. As well, it also has a little rem chest here for us. So I'm just going to call our hireling to give us a quick hit point boost. Alright, and as you can see, there are just a couple of breakables. So this This path here, heading north, is actually quite optional. Alright. So now we want to actually start heading south. Hello, Mr. Undead Zombie Guy. This one here, as you can see, lots of cobwebs. But we do actually need to come into this one here. Inside of this one, I'm not too sure where. I thought it was this one. Did I miss it in the other one? One of those paths we should have picked up a key. Just gonna head on in here and check again. Maybe it was in that chest and I just didn't realize that I picked it up. It was, okay. Alright, so it's the south path that we can skip. The north path has that key there. The key unlocks our door. And as you can see, right on the other side of the door, we do have a couple of traps. Now the control boxes for the traps are after, so just time yourself and it's not too hard to jump over. And again at the bottom of the other stairs here as well. Now once again it kind of splits off in 3 directions. We have a shrine to our right or south with a few breakables. And a scorpion apparently. There we go. To our north we just have some drow. You know, nothing special. And apparently a reaper. Holy crap.
Books of prayer and other texts litter the floor of this room.
Alright.
It seems that the drow here are searching for something.
So this one here, it kind of gives you free XP just for clicking on the oh man, brain fart. It's kind of the book pedestal here. And then once you've done that, just continue heading east. Some more traps on the stairs. They really like trapping their stairs. As you can see, each of the traps are located directly after the trap itself. So not too hard to avoid, but just be aware that they are there and don't do like I did and stop in the middle of it. Alright, so deeper in, we should be getting to our second venerated room coming up right away. Alright, so in this room here, we do have a lever, which is required to pull in order to continue on. As you see, it does have a little crystal to light up. off to our right is another kind of a dead end with a few breakables, as well as a second lever. Collectible. Alright, now to head west. Alright, this one here again has a couple of paths, so I'm just going to quickly kill off these enemies here. Alright, so heading south here, we do have a little path that we can take, as well as a door there. Now through that door will be another venerated room once we're done lagging. There we go. So again, just watch your shots, make sure you're only targeting and killing the Scaro and not the undead enemies. There we go. Again, once they're dead, these guys become passive and nothing to it. Alright, so here we're going to actually continue heading west. And here we have another long hall. Now as you notice here, the hall on this side, as well as right here, they kind of mirror each other. And actually do cross over right here. There we are. Alright, so on the eastern path that goes north, we're going to head to the very end. And here is another one. It crosses over again here, so if you did take that northern path there, don't worry. Or the western one that goes north. As well, we have another venerated room, so again, just be careful. Not the zombie. Not the zombie. So you can kill the zombies. The main one is obviously not the mummy. You want to leave the venerated alive there. Go. Once you're done, you're going to want to head over to this western one, this western tunnel that does go lead north to south, and continue heading down. More traps. Alright, now this part here, once you hop down, it used to be that you cannot get back up. As you can see, they've now added in a ladder. So this is actually the end of our quest. Though, what you do see here is we actually have a couple of enemies that we can target right from where we're standing. So I definitely recommend, if you have range, to take them out before you hop down. So I'm going to hop down, kill a couple more, and here we go. Now, by doing it from ranged, it is going to drag everybody to you, and they're going to be away from the venerated, which is at the top of... Man, those trips. Alright, so there we go. So you got one more guy. That's that. Now, as you can see, they do have a couple extras in here. As well, if you want that full breakable, you may need to come in to grab them. If you come up to the top of the stairs, however, this is where that last venerated is. So if you come up here without dragging him like I had done, they're going to end up fighting him here and possibly killing him. At the end, we just got a loot chest. And that's it. Like, it's a fairly straightforward quest. I hate the fact that you gotta be careful and not target specific enemies. Especially enemies that will fight back and attempt to kill you. And despite them trying to kill you, you gotta just not do anything. From here, it does port us out. Now, if you notice, it ports us out on Tango Root side rather than in front of this guy. I think that's just where they spawned it in from that location rather than creating two there. And then we just got to head back to the tavern and turn in the quest. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a lot of fun. Even for myself, rerunning some of this old content that I haven't done in ages. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, all.